Hello, everyone. I've been working on rebuilding my little studio here so I can prepare for some different style shows that I've been doing, different type of videos. I want to stand more in front of the TV instead of sitting down, as that's been proven to be effective for views and whatnot. And part of that has involved me evaluating what I need to remove from this room to give me the space that I need. I have so many books that I've collected over the years and trinkets and other issues. And I've been overwhelmed, frankly, in this process. And I had this internal goal to get it done in 2 days, get it done today. I pushed some shelves out into the hallway and I just started like frantically thinking, what can I throw away? What can I get rid of? And then I got overwhelmed because I can't throw this away, or I could throw this away, or but this has sentimental value, this is all of the things that you go through when you're trying to remove things from your life. Were going through me, going through my brain hundreds of times in just the span of a few minutes as I'm looking over, which you can't see. You just see this, beautiful background, but I'm surrounded by, for example, it might seem out of place, but I'm surrounded by, I've got Barbie dolls because I used them once in a TikTok. I have an unopened Barbie that was going to represent Americans. These were representing Asian people. I used it once. I had planned to use it more. But I feel like if I throw them away, well, I'll need them again. I'll end up buying them again. And so I was so overwhelmed that I just stopped working on it. And I thought, okay, good. I don't know what to do. So I focused on something else. And it was then that I remembered the thing that I keep forgetting, that has been a mantra in my life for so long, but yet for some reason I keep forgetting exists. It is chiri mo tsumoreba yama tonaru. Even specks of dust when piled up become a mountain. And that is a very metaphorical thing. So we're not talking about actually building up things. We're talking about a process done little by little over time becomes a large project. And in front of me on this little shelf on my desk, I have these books that I've written. And they're all a testament to so many small things being added together, not even page by page, but character by character, graphic by graphic. Every one of these were one by one created by me, by Kanako, by our artists. I did a lot of the art myself, and sometimes one art piece might take 45 minutes of just messing around to get the right style. And for some reason, even though I've done this for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 full books, I forget that the only way I could have ever accomplished those books was slowly building them little by little. And I have other anecdotal evidence. There was a time where I was using an app called Streaks, and I gave myself these little goals, and they were working very well. But over time, I keep expanding the goals. I get greedy. I want to do more. And I forget that the overwhelmingly larger goals, even goals that are like 30 minutes of something, doesn't seem unreasonable. But when you've got 7 of those on this daily schedule, it becomes overwhelming. And I have to really stop myself and just punch myself in the head and say, remember, George, everything you've ever done has been little by little. Now, the books are little by little just through necessity. You can't, throw up a book on a page and all of a sudden it exists. But there are questions that you might have, like, well, how small does the goal need to be? It needs to be so ridiculously small, I've found out. It needs to be so ridiculously small that you can't not do it. If you don't do it, you're just a bad human being. Now, a prime example is in 2012, I had found myself in a very bad financial situation. I believe I had close to $80,000 in debt. The economy was still suffering from the crash, from the subprime loan issues that we had here in America. And it had finally caught up with me. And I had $80,000 in debt and no way to pay it. You know, and the logic would be, oh, well, just take your largest one and, you know, pay it down because it's got the most impact, or, you know, the highest interest or something like that. But then I made a rule. I had come up with a plan. The plan was I was going to pay down the smallest items first. This is credit where credit's due. A radio broadcaster, financial guy named Dave Ramsey has the snowball method. And the snowball method is that you pay down your smallest item, regardless of how much interest it is, just so that you can feel good about paying off that debt. You put everything else on minimums. And then when you get done with that one, you take the money that you were paying to that, move it to the next biggest one, right? Which is now the smallest one. And you start snowballing those payments. And within, I don't know, a year to 18 months, I had paid down miraculously $80,000. But that plan alone wouldn't have accomplished it. It was the small goal that I gave myself every day, the small thing that I had to do every day. What do you think it was? Was it calculate how much interest I paid that day? Was it, no, you know what I did? I made a debt chart. And the only rule I had every day was I had to look at it. I had to open it up, look at it. That was it. The idea that I recognized my debt daily changed how I felt about the debt, and that's how it got paid off. When I finished this book, I was on a very simple goal, 5 pages a day. Now, I would disagree with myself now if I said I should do 5 pages a day. No. My new goal to finish the next in this series, if I was to make a goal, it would be open the book, look at one kanji. Do one thing for one of the kanji in the book, one of those characters. That's it. Just one thing. I previously had a goal of doing bug reports on FromZero.com for 30 minutes a day. It seems very reasonable, but it's not, because I avoid it. 30 minutes is a long time. Now it's just 5. I don't even set a timer. What I do is I look, because I don't want to get stopped. If I'm on a roll, I want to keep going, but it needs to be natural. And that's the trick. The small goal that you can't not do it will lead you to being motivated to do more. If I set a goal of 5 minutes and then put a timer up for 5 minutes, well, at that 5-minute timer, I will stop. I want to forget about the time. So I look at the clock, 8:20, put that in my brain and say, hey, as long as I get past 8:25, I'm good. And I start working. Today, it ended up going for 30 minutes, I think, or longer. I know it wasn't 5 for sure. I got through quite a bit. So that's how big things get done. That's it. Small goals that are achievable every day, and sometimes you go overboard on those small goals. I just got to remember that. I just keep forgetting it, you know? So that was the main topic that I wanted to talk about, because I suffer from this tremendously. Even with all of my very large accomplishments, you know, I think writing a textbook's a multi-year process. And making videos is making all the videos that I've made is a large process. Not these videos. These are cheap. These videos are very cheap. I have a very simple goal with these videos. You know what my goal is? Go live. That's it. I have no other goal beyond that. Now, I assume over the period of me going live, I will get better at these live topics. I'm already starting to not like the direction that the shows had taken before, that these videos had taken before. So I'm trying to come in with a solid topic, at least for the first few minutes, which is why I'm doing this topic today. Now, I've had a cold for quite some time. Hopefully I'm near the end. Now it seems like the cold's almost gone, but I just don't have my voice back. And that can't be achieved beyond by doing anything except for sleeping, I guess. But Glaceon says, write it down on a sticky note to remind you. That particular, no. That needs to be burned into my head, little by little. Sticky note won't help me, trust me. Nothing helps in that. Because what if I'm not here where that sticky note is? You know, I've done the ones where it's on the PC as well, and it's just always in the way, and I end up closing it. You know, and the sticky note here won't be upstairs. It won't be when I travel. It won't be in Korea. It won't be in Japan. You know, I have learned also that anything that you have for notes, things that you need to do, needs to be in one spot, always accessible. It can't be in some things in the calendar, some things here, some things there. It needs to be one reliable spot. Glaceon says, as a byproduct, these streams have got me the pursuit of mixing music. That is true. That is true, and I'm really enjoying it. And I think I will eventually, we'll see how well it does. I don't really have a goal with the mixing. It's just learning how to make music by fumbling around and making music. We'll see what happens. Small goals are good for sure, like studying for an hour every day and finishing a lesson is a small goal that will build my, not for me. 1 hour is way too much weight. No way. Five minutes. 1 hour I will avoid like the plague. I will avoid an hour. That's a significant part of your day. I won't do it. No. It might work for you. It doesn't work for me. Brian says, I love the Japanese Star Wars shirt. Thank you. You know where I bought it? You might think I'm going to say, I bought it in this really cool store deep in Tokyo. I went down a few corners in Akihabara and I found it. Now I bought this at Marshall's and it was $7. And it's really cool. Very cool shirt. So yeah, that's it. That was my main topic. So if you guys have questions or whatnot, let me know. I'll be here for a bit. I'm running out of voice, so I'm not sure how long I'll stay. Still at the end of this cold. Now it's a sinus infection. I'm like 2.5 days in a regiment of antibiotics, so we'll see. Well, that's good. If you could spend the hour, then spend the hour. Look, here's the thing. If you're reliably doing the hour, then you don't have the problem that I do. My problem is that if it even is 30 minutes, I'll just like, ugh. It seems too long for my brain to want to do it. So if I just say, hey, 5 minutes, just, I don't even have the rule that I have to complete one bug report. Maybe it takes me 5 minutes to understand what it is and do some research and make some notes. And if I'm not feeling it, I need to not feel bad about not completing that day. That's the only way I can keep up the progress. Because think about it. Let's say maybe I have 1,000 books here. So let's say I have to evaluate 1,000 books. What if I just let's say I make a goal of like evaluate 5 a day. What is that, 100 books, 100 sessions? No. 200 sessions, right? But the reality is, so that would take me a year. That's a little bit too long. But the reality is that it depends on when I need the goal done by, right? But if I was doing a goal where there wasn't an end in mind, I would probably, 200 days, dude, that goes pretty quick. And I would probably do more than 5. I'd probably get through 100, honestly. If I had the goal of only doing 5, I'd probably do 100, which means what? 10 days, I'd be done. And near the end, I'd probably get excited. That's how I've paid my debt down. When I get debt and I'm aware of it, I end up paying more than I can even afford that month. I'm like, no, I can't have this debt. So I'm good at looking at something that's in deficit and working on it. So I think I would still just make that 5-book goal. Matter of fact, I should do that right now. I used to have a goal of throwing away one thing a day just to get rid of things. And it worked so well. And I had to remove it. I ran out of things to really kind of throw away. I was like, this is pretty much what I needed to do. You know, I had another rule that was just like, make sure my desk is clean in the morning. Didn't have to be at night, because at night's too much pressure. Wake up in the morning, clean up your desk, make your bed. That was 2 things I had. Worked really well. Got me going. It started with there's something amazing about a clean desk in the morning that gets me excited to work, you know? CM Carlav says, I'm finishing up course 1, lesson 10 now. It's been so fun doing Japanese from zero. I'm glad to hear that. I've heard that a lot, and sometimes when I'm working on the book, I read sections and I I go through it a little bit and I go, yeah, this does seem fun to me. Learning a language is super fun. Hang on, I'm trying to figure out what you're saying here. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, this screen is hard to read. Give me a second. Give me a second. I gotta change some settings. I changed my monitors here, and this monitor is too tiny. Okay, excuse me. Ooh. All right. I changed my Alexa to Japanese. The only thing that I understand is wakarimasen deshita. And you don't know how to change it back. It's not hard, okay? Here, I'll show you. Here, get your Alexa, or at least take screenshots so you can rewatch this, okay? All right, watch this. So we scroll down, right? Just follow the buttons, okay? We're gonna go to settings. Okay? Settings. Then you're gonna come down to all the way down, probably to the bottom or somewhere. Hang on, let me clean off the dust from this thing. Oh my god, it's so dusty. No. Okay. Probably display and brightness. Let me find it first. No, that wasn't it. All right, it's gonna be in Japanese, so I'm gonna give you. Okay. Device options. So, boy, it's kind of right in the middle. I'm guessing this is where it is. Device language. Oh my god, you couldn't see it. Okay, hang on. Let me count down from the top. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 10th thing down is device options, and then you have device language right here, and you can change it, all right? There you go. Hopefully that'll help. That's how you change back your Alexa if you've got it. If you accidentally changed it, or you changed it to a language that you thought would be a good idea and then you changed it back. Renan says, I finished the videos from book 1 and yesterday started the videos from book 2. Good for you. Happy to hear that. I really am. It's nice. Nice to move forward. I walked again. I had, I think, 2 or 3 days where I couldn't make my goals. I was too coffee. So today I ended up walking, I think, 16,000 steps. My goal was 20,000, but I didn't get there. Not because I didn't try. I wasn't trying. Actually, I didn't try. I just walked my normal way of walking like twice. So we'll see. I'm trying to jump up to 20,000 steps. I never have been doing it via steps, but I watched a video and it inspired me to try to do 20,000 steps. Japanese speaking practice with Alexa is probably not a good idea. I have a Japanese one set up over here, and it's not responsive enough. Unfortunately. It's not smart enough. You really need to get an actual human being, I would say, currently. AI will eventually be there where it's really good. But right now, you'd have to do like a lot of combining of things to get text in, text to voice, voice to text, back and all of that. Renan says, I watched your video from verbs with Urdu. Seemed important. Yeah, very important one. Verbs with the Urdu verbs. Yeah, it's a very good video. In my opinion, I'm biased though, because I made it. Just got to figure out what to do with these Barbie dolls. What I've got to do is just really organize a little bit differently. I've got so many books. You don't even know how many books. You know, because I'm a book author, so I buy books to like look at them. I like to know what's out there, you know? And then there's books that I'm reading. It's not so easy, you know, but I have a lot of outdated technology that I need to get rid of. I think that'll be the easiest stuff, like cameras that I don't need anymore. In your video about from zero topics, you need to add null numbers from zero. All right, well, I do have a video. I do have a video on zero. It's the 5th in that video series. I'll show it to you. Let's see here. Oh man, I can't wait until my cold is done because I just saw something I made for this next video series. All right, if we go to right here. Welcome to the prequel to counting. Yes, we did 4 podcasts, 4 videos for counting. And someone pointed out in the YouTube comments that for a company called Japanese from Zero, I'm surprised you didn't explain zero. Boom! True, I did not. We should have done that. That's why we're doing the Zero prequel. So for those of you who don't know what a prequel is, that's a story that you tell about like Star Wars, the first. Wow, I had to explain prequel just because that's a real from zero topic right there. So there you go. I absolutely covered that. If you need the link, yeah, you can find it. You can find it. I have faith that you'll find it since I just showed you how I got there. Come on, Bill. You shouldn't have known where that video was. Brandon Barra says, last week was my first time in Japan since starting to learn Japanese, and it was amazing. An amazing feeling. Also revealed to me what I need to work on for my next time in the winter. Thank you for your work. Yeah, there's nothing about going to Japan that really says, wow, I need to know a little bit more Japanese. It really kind of, you can blow through like the first 3 books of Japanese in about an hour, you know, of usage. Like, oh my God, I just used everything I learned in books 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Bill, for your attention to detail, I mean, you send me a lot of things where you really pay attention. I'm just surprised you didn't know that that video existed. It's pretty sketchy. Raynon says, I must watch again the videos from numbers, days of the week, and the month kind of confuse me, but I think it's normal to get confused sometimes. Yeah, numbers are rough. They are. They're not easy, especially Japanese numbers. I need to get that music going again. Have I ever flown all Nippon Airways? Yeah, I have. They're nice. I like Japanese stewardess a lot. I mean, all airways are all. I would say the worst are going to be Delta and United, but ANA is pretty good. I haven't flown in years, but I have no bad recollections of ANA. I think mostly I flew in country, not overseas. It's funny, I don't think I have seen an ANA Airways, an all Nippon Airway flight for a long time. When I look for them, I don't recall ever seeing them. Maybe they're too expensive and they're too far down on the list. What, Bill? You haven't got to the book 5 videos yet? That was book 1 video. That wasn't book 5. There aren't book 5 videos, actually, unless you're counting the beta classes that we did. There's no official book 5 videos. We haven't even finished book 4 videos yet. I will be finishing them though. So maybe you're thinking that the zero stuff was done. No, the zero stuff was done in 2016. You're 7 years late, Bill, to suggest that we do that kind of a video. Yeah, you missed it. I mean, you weren't going in order, or you jumped up or something. Come on, Bill. Come on. Come on, Bill. Damn it, Bill. I don't have enough sound. Wait, oh, maybe I can do it here. Hang on. Let's see. Oh, hang on. I gotta fix my sounds here. Hang on.
I don't like it.
That's too loud.
I don't like it.
Yeah, Bill.
I don't like it.
I really wanted to say,
Dear
Wow,
Lord, I
girl,
just
you're
pray
so
over everyone
strong.
who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace.
yeah, I tapped the wrong button. Sorry. I meant to say.
Wow, girl, you're so strong.
That's really what I wanted to say to you, but so far you're weak. You've missed a video very early on. Let's start a petition to have book 4 videos finished. Hey, no. I just got to make them. I prepared a whole new studio to do it. We're close. We got like maybe 6, 7 things left. It will be videos kanji from zero. Ooh, yes, there will be. Yes. That is, once my cold is done, I'm going to try really getting out more videos. That's my goal. By the way, Bill says, when you went to Japan, did you see any of the Pokemon aircraft? And if you did you try to catch them all? I did not see any of the aircraft. I landed at Haneda Airport. No, actually, I left from Haneda Airport, but I arrived via a ferry from Korea. So I did not see that. Glacian says, also, I feel like Japanese numbers are easy. 1 to 10, 100, 300, 600, 800, 1,000, 3,000, 8,000, 10,000 are easy enough to remember. It gets hard in the 10,000s though, yeah? To say 20,000, you don't say niju sen. You don't say 20 and 1,000. You have to say 2 units of 10,000, and that blows people's brains. And even if you get past the, okay, I can do that. When you get to 100,000, you have to say 10,000 units. Jumang. And that blows people's brains. And when you say a million, you have to say 100, 10,000 units. And it's a little bit difficult. I did do a lot of Pokemon in Japan, though. Man. So that's it, guys. Probably that's all I needed to talk about today. And it seems like you guys might have run out of questions. So I really wish I had everything set up here so I could do more music. I've been ending, when I was in Korea, I was ending every live stream with this mix. But now that I'm doing it on this board, because this is not working out, my other board, I don't have all the sounds loaded, so it's not as good. Glacian says, I watch your videos with the lessons usually after I finish it in the book and online, but I won't be in book 4 for a couple of more months. Yeah, you're good. Brandon Barra says, my friend spent $400 on one Pokemon card because he dropped a 0 when he was reading the price in yen. He thought it was $40. He couldn't say no once he found out? Or was it like he paid with the credit card and he walked away with a $400 card? What was it? I'm curious as to what it was. All right. All right, guys, we're going to end with a traditional Best I Can Do mix of the HAL 9000 song that's written by someone else, and I just add sounds to it, essentially. Here we go. I'll see you guys another day.
Japanese ZZ39, 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 Japanese ZZ39.
I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. Straight up, if I know I like you, I'm gonna text you right at that moment when I decided I like you. I'm gonna be like, I like you. But if you don't like me, it's okay. If I like you, I'll tell you.
I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok.
I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo. I feel you, Bo.
Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. นานมากแล้วค่ะ20เดือนนานมากแล้วค่ะ20เดือนนานมากแล้วค่ะ20เดือน Wow, girl, you're so strong. I need you. I need you. I need you.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
I feel you, Bo. Even not on your road. If I like you, I'll tell you. She might not like you. Do she miss me? Do she miss me?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
Wow, girl, you're so strong. นานมากแล้วค่ะ20เดือนนานมากแล้วค่ะ20เดือน I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39, Japanese ZZ39.
All right, you beautiful angels of the Lord Jesus Christ. Dear Lord, I just pray over everyone who came on this live today who was anointed and divinely appointed to be here. And I pray blessings over their day and just a feeling of peace.
I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok. I'm staying in Bangkok.
That wasn't bad. Just got to add some more sounds. All right, guys. See you next time. Peace.